It's the morning of day 4 and I've got Les here with me at Maluna Station. We're just about to head out today for some bit more technical, twisty, treacherous stuff in the famous telegraph track to Cape York. So probably, are we going to see a bit more hard stuff today? Is it going to get a bit rough?
It's very washed out in places. There'll be a lot of water. I think a couple of water crosses a day will be up around the 1 metre mark. So that'll be great. The Can-Am should just storm through it like they did last year, and I think if everybody's cautious, we'll be into Hunsand Bay probably by about 3:30, 4 o'clock this afternoon. Should be a good day, and so people see some things they've never seen before, and the telegraph track, which is famous for its mortality rate, we'll get through unscathed hopefully.
Excellent. Well, let's get the bikes ready and get
Absolutely,
into it.
let's do it. Let's go.
There's a world over the horizon I've been dreaming of, and it's calling my name out loud this time. I'm gonna hear it call. Well, I know there's no freeway to get me where I'm bound, but I've been wandering lost, getting nowhere, trying to make some ground. There's fire left in my heart, and I'm gonna make a start. Hold back the water, wrestle the wind, don't let the fire get a punch in. Cut through the jungle, crash through the walls, I'll get back up each time I fall. There's a girl on top of a mountain who's always on my mind, and there's a whole lot of reasons we can't be, that I still make the climb. I know I meet resistance, but she's worth all I'll pay. 2 steps forward and 1 step back, I'll reach her someday. There's fire left in my heart, and I'm gonna make a start. Hold back the water, wrestle the wind, don't let the fire get a punch in. Cut through the jungle, crash through the walls, I'll get back up each time I fall. It's a strong heart from where the journey starts to where it ends. All I need is endless strength to get back up again and again and again and again.
We've been through a few creek crossings now, but this one's a beauty. Really clean water. You can see some really big rock holes in there, so you really got to pick your line really well.
There's fire left in my heart, and I'm gonna make a start. Hold back the water, wrestle the wind, don't let the fire get a punch in. Cut through the jungle, crash through the wall, I'll get back up each time I fall. Hold back the water.
We made it to Cockatoo Creek for lunch, so we pulled up here and give the bikes a bit of a wash on the way through, and yeah, it's a bit of a play. Check Mick's boots out.
Hang on, I'm fucking drifting down the current.
They're completely waterproof, nothing gets out.
Hold back the water, wrestle the wind, don't let the fire get a punch in. Cut through the jungle, crash through the walls, I'll get back up each time I fall.
About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've just turned up at the Jardine River at the ferry. We're about 50-80 k's from the top. We just got to get across here and we're not far from camping up for the night. We've been really lucky for our trip because we've had mild weather. It's been overcast most days, so unusually mild, probably not too humid, and there's a nice breeze blowing today, so that's really keeping us cool.
Out the corner of my eye, trying to tell me something. My ears are closed up tight, his face is turning red, and I think he just said, better pull your weights and all your fire. But I'm already gone, got my old Cobra hat and rims on, blew out by my side, swag road up tight, and I'm already gone.
There's some pretty cool history up around Cape York Way as well. This DC3 crashed here in 1945, and they put this memorial up here, which is only about 100 metres off the track, so plenty of good tourist stuff up here as well.
And I think she just said, get out my house, you don't belong. Oh, but I'm already gone, got my old Cobra hat and rims on, blued off by my side, swag road up tight, and I'm already gone. Well, there's something about this country, open wide and free. A cowboy like me needs to roam. Well, I try to civilize, but every time I try, the bushland keeps calling me back home. Oh, and I'm already gone, got my old Cobra hat and rims on. The stars are out tonight, the campfire is bright, and I'm already gone.
Look at these weary soldiers rolling into town. It's been a long day's ride today, and it's a beautiful spot, beautiful little, what are they called, steel tents I suppose, but they're really well set up with an ensuite. And I don't know what I'll do first, actually go for a swim or have a shower, but yeah, I think we're all in for getting wet and clean and getting a bit of this dust off.
It's all about tourism up at Punsand Bay. This chopper takes off just 20 metres from our cabin, taking tourists for joyrides over the beautiful Cape York headlands, then heads back down south to go mustering in between. Not a bad job, eh?